Hello, hello. My name is Annie, and today I'm doing my second check-in for the month of November. So I've got my morning coffee. I had a bit of a late night, so it's going to be a multi-coffee day. What's new? So I only have 1 week worth of spending to check in with you. So actually quite a lot of spending this week. We begin on Monday. I got some stuff for Mum, and just to get over the free shipping threshold, some vitamins, supplements. I bought a skincare item for $9.85. I can't for the life of me tell you what it is. Maybe those pimple patches, maybe. I don't know. I don't really break out much anymore, but, just to have on hand. And I have this marked down as happiness. Happiness came at the cost of $188.45. What they are, how can I explain what they are? Bath bombs? Yeah, those things that you put in the bath and they fizzle up and they smell all nice and everything like that. Yeah. I don't have a bath. I have a shower. And there's this item which is basically a shower bath bomb. Yeah. Basically, you wet it and you luxuriate in the shower. Now, if you can't work out, I am a really pessimistic and cynical person. So I'm the kind of person that thinks, candles, yeah, what do you want? To burn away your money? Sorry if you like candles. I know a lot of YouTubers have candles. I have a candle, but I just don't light it. I have diffusers. I want the room smelling nice all of the time without a fire hazard. Anyway, although I still think that burning candles is just burning your money away, this is money going down the drain. No. My best friend bought me some of these ages ago, last year actually, and I was really, really quite skeptical when I got them. I was like, oh, good God, I can't believe you spent money on this. I mean, thank you for the gift, but come on. And she has ruined showering for me. I can't have a pleb shower anymore. Pleb showers are for peasants. You know what? I'm going to show you what these things are. These are the shower magic things that have made every day a spa experience. You can sniff them. Basically, they're just cubes, blocks. You wet them a little bit, you put them on a little soap dish, and you let the steam basically transport you into nirvana, okay? Showering with regular water just doesn't cut it for me anymore. Sorry, I know it's ridiculous. This is a ridiculous purchase. But I feel like I am luxuriating in a spa every single day. So, yeah, money down the drain, like I said. But my God, do they make showering an experience and a half. So, Black Friday sale, I bought a lot. My best friend went in half of a mega pack with me. They're kind of 2 cents I'm not a big fan of, which she really likes. So I went in half, so my share of it came to $110.45, and that's my splurge for like the year. Yeah, so money down the drain, up into the vents, but yeah, I would drown myself in the shower if I could. Drown myself. Like, single-handedly, I will probably cause drought in Sydney. Then body oil. Again, not something I needed, but on special, so something I will definitely use up. It's a repeat item all throughout the year. Family purchase, $10.12. I think it was like a refill of hand soap subscription, so there's that. Business expense, $6.20. I think I needed a ream of paper. Groceries, $49.34, plus I got a sushi lunch, $12.15. Apple Cloud storage, $4.49. I have no idea what hosting was. Oh, I think I bought some snacks. The Christmas season is coming up, and you kind of just want to turn up with like a bag of chips, drinks. So, bulk buy those things, and then you bring your plate of food. So, hosting, kind of attending parties kind of thing. Then on Friday night, I decided to sit down and do my taxes. So fun. So I decided to treat myself to a Thai takeaway and a bottle of wine, $39.55, and strawberries for $5.28. I got 2 punnets. So that's been my spending so far. Let's unstuff. So out of bills, just the Apple subscription, so $10 out and $5 back in. So in bills and utilities, I have $1,250, $350, $450, $470, $475, $1,475. And all of the major bills come out at the end of the month. This month I've got water, I have electricity, I have council, I have strata, all of the fun stuff. Business, my ream of paper, $10 is coming out, so 20 out, 10 back in. So I have 100, 200, 300, 50, 70, 80, 85, 385 in business. Guys, business conditions are really quite awful at the moment. I mean, I know everyone talks about interest rate rises affecting mortgage holders such as myself, but a business loan currently sits at, an unsecured business loan at 10.7%. So if your mortgage sits at 6 in the variable region, your business loan's looking at a 10. It's painful. Yeah, I've been in business since I was 18, and it's never been this hard in my whole lifetime. So even COVID, I mean, there was a lot of money splashing around during the lockdown, but now global conditions are starting to tighten. Groceries. I'm going to take out 106. I had scrimp and save at the beginning of last week, so I'm left with a flat $300. So 115 is coming out. And in case you missed it, I'm giving away my Scrimp and Save Savings Challenge for free. So I announced this last week, but what it is it's basically my sacrifice fund. I'm going to shuffle a deck of cards, and basically whatever I pick, I'm going to take out of my grocery and eating out fund and put it aside and scrimp and save these small little numbers. So I'm just going to put my challenge box off to the side. So I've got 300 left in groceries and eating out for the month, which is quite a lot, but I still haven't purchased my coffee. So let's have a shuffle. $4. I can do that. $4 is not a lot. So $4 is going into my scrimp and save. So now in total I have $13. and that just goes into a separate bank account. So I did this savings challenge just to put away little bits at a time. I know things are really tough for people right now, so you know, whatever money you could put aside. I did email out half a dozen of these already. So if you want a copy of this to print off at home by yourself, so I've got 2 versions of this. So it's a print off at home. I'll just email it to you. You need to shoot me an email, which is listed down below in my description box, and I will send you a copy of this so that you can follow along with me. For those that I've already sent out, I hope you guys have already added this into your rotation. So I've decided to use a deck of cards with this, but you can also use dice if you prefer, or you can just put your coins in. Whatever you can scrimp, whatever you can put away for a rainy day, that's the point of this challenge. So now I have $296 in my groceries for the rest of the month. Splurge, my fancy wanky shower bomb things. 110's coming out. $40 back in. So I've got 100, 200, 20, 40, $240 with a fancy dinner out next Friday. I might have to take from a combination of groceries and eating out money and my splurge fund. So small luxuries. If you're up on the economic lingo, I would say that my shower bombs are a bit of the part of the lipstick effect. So, you know, it's the can't afford the big luxuries, but I'm going to elevate my small luxuries one bit at a time. So home and miscellaneous, I had $30 come out, so I've got $150 left. Oh, speaking of home and miscellaneous, I got my fly screens in a while back. I just forgot to insert a photo, so I'm gonna insert the photo here. My fly screens, guys, are glorious. Yeah, you'll see that they're floor to ceiling and they're basically retractable. So they fold up like an accordion. Yeah, so I have a very, very large balcony for an apartment. You get to see that I've got an 8-seater couch on the outside and, you know, ignore the kind of half-dying plants. I do not have a green thumb. Yeah, it's been really wonderful having airflow through. Some nights I just sleep with the whole sliding door open and the fly screen, you know, drawn fully. And yeah, when I wake up in the morning, my apartment has that north-facing light. Oh, it's glorious. It is absolutely wonderful. So I had to get them floor to ceiling. And it was a really hard installation because you'll get to see that I have both roller blinds as well as sheer curtains. Oh, those ones were unholily expensive because everything has to be custom made in these new apartments. They don't give them to you when you move in, by the way. You've got to pay for your own window furnishings. And everyone assumes that you've got air conditioning, so you won't want fly screens. Yeah, but my living room has basically no wall on one side. It is all sliding doors. So, I mean, it's wonderful for open plan living, but I also have the same thing in my bedroom where I don't have a fourth wall. It is complete floor to ceiling windows. But yeah, really, really happy with those. An expensive thing. It was $3,000 and a bit, but airflow, right? Family, 85 is coming out. So now I have 115 in the family fund. Gifts and hosting, the little snacks, $15 coming out, 5 back in, so that's 55. I still have a couple more gifts to buy. I haven't bought my sister-in-law anything yet. I mean, we're not huge gift givers, but small things, practical things. Like, I think last year I got her like a Bioderma set, micellar water, which is not exactly the most fun gift, but it's something everybody uses. So, you know, just to take off your makeup, just to take off mascara and all of that stuff. So practical gifts are our thing. So that's been the unstuffing. My week spend so far was $357.24, taking the month total to $853.85. So in the rollover, bank rollover, oh, I've got cash. I've got $4.08 in bank rollover, taking me to $16.87, just deducting those excess cents and dollars. So I'm going to put a 5 in, rollover, 15, 16, and I will be redistributing this at the end of the month. Also, I have cash. During that Optus outage, I had someone I knew basically who pays everything on their phone stuck at the supermarket. So I paid their groceries and they paid me back. So I have 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 45. So $345. Yeah, I was like, there's two of you. You're seriously spending 340 something bucks? Whatever. I was like, the amount of food that they must throw out. I'm like, I don't want to judge, but I 100% judge. I'm not going to pretend. Like, I was like, seriously? You don't need that much. And just while I'm here, I get a lot of questions about my play money. I use play money from the brand Knowledge Builder. Now, a lot of people comment on the size of these things. The Reserve Bank of Australia, which is the body responsible for interest rates, they also dictate the laws on the reproduction of Australian currency. Now, the law is that you're not allowed to reproduce money or play money that looks like Australian currency at its full size. The law is that you must max it out at a 2/3 of the size of the real thing. So this is a $5 compared to the play money, 2/3 of the size maximum. If you're going to do it double-sided, and it has to be clearly marked. Also, they're not allowed to print it at more than, I think, 720 DPI. So, you know, no matter what brand you buy, whether from Knowledge Builder, which I do prefer because they are the supposed rip-proof ones. Have a look, you know. They're for kids. Or I think Officeworks, I believe, does sell a set that's a little bit more economical. Big W even stocks them. You're never going to get them equal size. So they are smaller. I don't have a 10er, but a 20 looks like this. I'll line them up. A 50 looks like this. And the 100 is a whole finger and a bit smaller. I also do use Caro Cash's big slips. Now, I believe she does make them the same size as the 100. So exactly the same size. So if you're after like full-sized ones, Caro Cash's slips are equal to a 100. Yeah, so I have tiny hands. I really do. I have teeny tiny hands. So of course, these sometimes look full size in my hand. So I hope that helps anyone who is on the lookout for prop notes, I see now on YouTube it's becoming far more popular to use prop notes. When I started on YouTube, well, I didn't see anyone using Aussie prop notes, so it's actually really quite nice to see more of us on now. I think everyone is just trying to keep money in their bank accounts. I obviously do for my mortgage to offset the interest on my home loan, which is kind of killing me at the moment. Well, it will be in a few months, but that's not for today. But I think these, for me, they were really, really great investment, although a capital expense to start off with. I've been using these for more than, a year and a half now, and, they still look super new. So that's been my check-in and unstuffing for the 3rd week of November. I hope you're all well, and I will catch you next time. Bye.